Hello people. Today we're going to talk about the Zylmex and Motormax Junkers Ju-87. Our earliest variation we have, I always believed this was a black paint job, but it's not. I believe this is supposed to be a dark green. On the bottom, we see the classic Z logo and mold marking A101. So this is a very early casting. There we see it says Junkers Ju-87. Now a lot of people like to pronounce this Junkers. I'm guilty of that, of course, myself, but after watching some historical videos, it's clear that what the correct pronunciation is. And on this side, we see the name Dyna-Flights. Now we've got black plastic guns and silver plastic propeller and casted metal wheels. So this is certainly not the earliest variation of this airplane. There's probably several earlier variations. This one is very different in its paint job. And it's got silver machine guns and a sticker to show where it's been made. If you'll remember, there's no Hong Kong marking or China marking on this one, so I'm betting there's an earlier variation of the Junkers that says Hong Kong on it. There we see the Dyna-Flights name, casted metal wheels, same deco. And again, that looks very black to me. Many of you know I'm colorblind, so this is really hard for me to see, and I'm sure for color normal people, this is probably still a very dark color green anyway. The original color of this airplane when it first came out was a lighter color green, and I'll show you why I know that here at the end. So here's the third variation. Same paint job, same deco, but the machine guns went black again. And now there's a made in China marking, but we still have the Z logo. So this is certainly still probably a product of Zylmex or Intex. When the product line was still being distributed by Intex. And our fourth and final variation is obviously a brand new casting with a green finish, more of a classic green finish that it was meant to have probably. But if you'll notice, the fuselage markings are gone. They took off the German cross. And the letter F is missing. On the bottom, the Z logo and mold marking have been removed from the fuselage. And it still says Made in China, but it's a little bit more legible. And on this side, it still says Junkers Ju-87, but the mold marking has been added to the wing there. And on this side, I find it curious that it still says Dyna-Flights, although this is certainly a Motormax product. So I can't imagine any other Motormax product still using a name that Motormax isn't using. They don't use the Dyna-Flights name at all. So I can only imagine that was left there as an homage to the original product line, since this was one of the first castings that existed with the with the original manufacturer. All right, so when we go back and look at an early catalog, this is a trademark Modern Toys catalog out of Asia, Japan, I believe. We see the Junkers JU-87 right here, that has the green finish that it was originally meant to have. For some reason, I think it got darker, and it may have not meant to be darker. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, this is what it was originally, what it originally looked like. Chromed propeller, chromed landing gear, and chromed guns with stickers that are outlined in red and yellow. And a number 87 on the rear wing because it's a JU-87. So that would be the earliest variation of this casting, which I've never had. And I don't have in the packaging either. Thanks for watching, people. Make it a great day.